Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be on the days where you feel more victim than survivor. When they try to take your voice, you will feel broken, but broken is where we begin. It began when I met Coach for the first time at summer camp. Flash forward to the fall. He took me to his basement room, and we played pool. Yeah, and darts. Okay, and we'd be having a really good time. Until we didn't. I told Baba I don't want to go to his house. Didn't you used to like him? You know, he just wanted the best for you. Phải đi hỏi là. There is a Chinese idiom. Si bất kỳ. It means choosing silence over action. That silence is the solution. According to a study done by the US Department of Justice, 82% of sexual assault cases go unreported. For children, silence is often seen as the solution, and this is only amplified by the rigidity of a traditional Asian home. But as a survivor of child molestation, I know that the only way that we can begin to heal is by speaking up. Through the prose Silent No More by Aaron Fisher, Let's Get Invisible by R.L. Stein, the drama Shards of Her by Wen Luk Fong, the song You Will Be Found by Bench Postic and Justin Paul, articles from TED, NASCA, David Tenson, and Chinese Evergreen, and the poem Flowers by Daniel Garcia. 2 years ago, I couldn't even tell my own speech and debate coach about my experiences with abuse without bursting into tears. But spreading my message this season with this program gave me the chance to finally begin to heal. Speak up and tell my story to my past self and every victim of abuse still struggling to be heard. You are not invisible. On the days where you feel more victim than... When you went to use it, it wasn't there. And you begin to wonder who took your voice, Baba. I don't want to go to his house. You like Coach. He just wanted the best for you.
And I went invisible. The first time I was 12. I was getting ready when I stared into the mirror and I was invisible. I turned on the light. No reflection.
No me? No, he just wanted the best for you. He doesn't want the best for me. He said no one will believe me. Will you believe me? latte. Coach would come down from upstairs and then he started to lay on top of me on the bed. He reached on my pants and blew on my stomach and kissed my lips. After I've begun molesting your child, I maintain his silence through shame. Shh. I make your child think no one will believe him. I warn your child that they will be the one who is punished if they talk. I tell your child that you will say, how can this be? Isn't he really nice to you? He too tough on you, so you're upset and you lie? This is very serious matter, okay? You can't just say that. Leung, yeah? Say something, just tell me clearly. Didn't you fight back? Didn't you say no? Is there something wrong with you? Why won't you believe me? Why won't you see fucking silence over action? Over action. If this gets out, who do you think they'll believe? We shouldn't let this become an obstacle to future. We shouldn't. But what if I stayed invisible forever? No, help me. Please, can anybody hear me? That some nights it will feel like their hands are reaching for you in the darkness, and some nights it still feels like his hands are reaching for me in the darkness. But Mom, I'm right here. Can't you see me? Can't you do anything, please? Bring me back. But when you wake up, gasping for air from the sleepless nights, the flashbacks, the shame, the guilt, the days where you feel more victim than survivor, where you feel broken. Broken is where the healing begins. So when they try to take your voice, you tell them, I am a survivor. Because talking about what happened made me stronger. Papa, I'm not mad at you anymore. I'm glad you're grown up. Even if you're lonelier than others. And I know I should have believed you. Harmed you. I'm sorry. It's okay to feel broken. broken is where the healing begins. This is where we begin, so stretch your arms to the sun, because when you're broken on the ground, you will be found.